In his last special report on this election, Patrick Chin interviewed two candidates of Kelabit ethnic background who are contesting in the interior constituency of Mulu.
Mulu is the new constituency carved out of Baklalan and Telang Usan by the Election Commission last year for the 2016 Sarawak election. This area covers the Kelabit Highlands, which includes Barrio, Upper Tuto and Puyut in Marudi. Mulu will be seeing a four-corner fight between BN's Datuk Gerawat Gala, DAP's Paul Raja, PKR's Paul Baya and SPDP turned independent Dr. Roland Dom Matu. In this election, it will be the first time three Kelabits, also a minority group, are put up as candidates from BN and the opposition party. Datuk Gerawat and Dr. Roland, both whom are Kelabits, are equally proud of this fact.
It's a huge challenge for the community to show that yes, indeed, we are worth trust and confidence that the Chief Minister has given to us. Even the Kelabits who are not the majority, we are just about 18%.
Yes, you must be a worker rakyat for the Kelabit, but you also must be a worker rakyat for the rest of the peoples and the issue. I have to think to include other people in the constituency. The Iban, the Kenya, the Brown, we must be acceptable to these people. And that's why I'm down here. It has been tough because I'm considered as going against the grain.
One of the main issues facing the constituents here is the development of infrastructure, including roads, clean water supply and electricity. Gerawat, a prominent lawyer, is considered the first lawyer to have come out of his Kelabit community. He says he has a master plan in mind under Barisan Nasional to help develop and solve the infrastructure issues in Mulu.
There are many villages very far from the grid. We'll see how the government could work out a system whereby even if they are not connected to the main grid, they would have some source of power supply, like what is currently being done in some parts of the constituency, where they have the solar hybrid. The master plan is to upgrade logging roads to provide access to some villages.
A man of equal standing is Dr. Roland, considered the first doctor to have come out of the Kelabit tribe. He's a staunch advocate for protecting native customary rights or NCR lands. His fight against illegal logging and unlawful encroachment on NCR land is well known among the Mulu constituents.
Our land is ours from our forefathers. I'm not against development, but must involve our people. At the moment, the development, whatever, be it oil palm, whatever, all the big development at the moment does not involve our people. We have no stake in it. If we have the rights to the land, we have a negotiating stand. Developers who come and be given a piece of land and the land is not recognized, we end up losing the very water source where we survive. Place called Linai, where this is a very sad thing that has happened. The fact that the people are helpless, and I consider they are oppressed by the change in the law.
While voters ponder over who's best to represent their interests, they also have to weigh heavily on which mode of transport to bring them back to their villages. Flying home by air would be the best and cheapest choice, but it is limited by its number of flights and seats per day. Most would eventually spend hundreds to hire a driver and a four-wheel drive to bring them through the rugged and often dangerous terrain in a bid to exercise their right to vote. With 3 out of the 4 candidates being Kelabits from the Highlands, it is most likely a Kelabit will be voted into the Mulu seat. In the end, the ultimate winner is the Kelabit community themselves, as they may soon find a voice of their own in the State Legislative Assembly after May 7 polls. I'm Patrick Chin for the Star TV.